Teamwork right there is what
that is. Teamwork.
That is the fattest badger I've ever seen.
No, that's not an effect. That is actual fog on my lens. I don't know if it's going to come off. It's awful humid this morning, but you guys are just going to have to deal with that awesome halo glow. Ooh.
God, you're dumb.
Anyway, yeah, we're going to try and make up for the last couple days out here. We've been out here 2 days, and Tim and Hunter were out here yesterday with us, and we have a total of 2 coyotes. It's freaking ridiculous.
2.5.
2.5. Okay, total 2.5. So we're splitting again. They're going to go call the other side of the valley, or the corner of the valley, I guess, that we called yesterday. Hopefully we can get them into some coyotes, and then we're going to go hit one that we did. Well, we caught 7 coyotes and 8 stands last year.
Yep.
Killed 7. We called in one that was a matrix coyote. I'm not really sure if it was a glitch in the matrix or not. I'm pretty sure I saw one, but then I never saw it again. So anyway, we're going to go give that a shot, and hopefully it turns out better than everything else we've done. So yeah, hopefully we get some good footage for you guys today. Well, we already felt like on this day that we didn't have a chance in hell, mainly because of the piss poor days we'd had before, and the fog was rolling in. We hate calling in the fog, mainly because the fog deadens the sound so much that you're not sure you're going to get that out there to call coyotes in. The other reason is it makes it really hard to see. This was another stand where immediately we knew we were screwed. We just could not get a consistent wind. We set up with the wind in our favor to start the stand, and then it switched about 15 times in the first 10 seconds. Yep, that right there, guys, is why I don't like calling in the fog. So a coyote came in hard left, basically got our wind, turned around and left into the fog before we could even get a shot. Well, I'm not really sure what we did wrong to piss off the coyote gods, but we were walking into this stand. We hate crunchy snow too because it makes a lot of noise while you're walking in. We made it about 100 yards from the truck and heard a bunch of coyotes down in the bottom howling. We tried for 20 minutes playing every sound in the book and couldn't get them to come in.
Guys, that's 3 in a row. We've been walking in, we're hearing coyotes. Not a good sign. I mean, it is that there's coyotes here, but generally that means they probably saw you coming in or driving in or something.
Well, guys, we're going to practice what we preach right here. We haven't called in shit in 3 days, basically. We called in the 4 yesterday, and that was it. Between us and Tim and Hunter, well, we made probably 40 stands now. We've called in a total of 5 coyotes. There's not a lot of sign in some areas. There is a lot of sign in other areas, but they're just not coming to call. So we're going to pack up and head south down into some more, I guess, lower desert country. I mean, it's a fantastic weather day out here. You couldn't ask for a better calling day for weather. Super overcast, cold, no wind at all. I mean, you literally don't get better for calling. So something's wrong. We don't know what it is. We're going to leave. Well, by this time we were getting pretty desperate just trying to get stands where we knew there was coyotes. We don't do these very often, but they are kind of fun. Setting up in some really thick flat stuff and just sit there with the shotgun and hope for the best. But it didn't work out on this one. Well, literally the boredom of the last few days got to me on this one. Sitting here gawking off watching this crow come in, and all of a sudden a coyote just bails off to my right. He had come in just outside the downwind side, ended up getting our wind, and left before we could even get a shot. We just could not win on this trip. Well, we showed you guys some footage of us not getting coyotes. Let's show you some really good footage of these guys not getting some coyotes. Well, this right here, guys, is a perfect example of getting greedy. Unfortunately, they're not the only ones that have done this. Garrett and I have done this multiple times in the past. You're kind of waiting to get that shotgun dog so you can get the other one with a rifle, so you get both of them, and you end up with none of them. Great footage, though. Good job, Tim. You hear him say shotgun right there. One coyote is just outside of shotgun range, and the other one was behind a bush for the rifle.
Woo!
That one on the right's gonna stop.
We've done this plenty of times too. Try and get them stopped, hit the wrong button, and then it just blares a distress sound.
It's amazing.
It is, huh?
I didn't even wake up cold.
I know.
I was warm, dude.
Good morning, Starshine.
My bag's all frosted, but I was so warm in here.
This is Hunter's first experience in the cold in his canvas cutter, and man, they are great.
Yeah.
They're chilly.
It is nice. I was so warm.
Well, listening to this video, I can definitely tell my desert rat Tacoma does not like the cold. This music about perfectly sums up our last few days out on this trip. Finally, these guys actually get into some coyotes, so we'll get you guys some good footage, even though it took us 3 days to get it.
Good morning. It is day 2, technically 3 if you count the travel day.
Travel day don't count.
Travel day don't count. So does day 2. Yesterday was really rough. Made a lot of stands and no coyotes. Had them how back at us, so I think
We didn't even see one until the very last stand, and I found it in my scope like 1,000 yards out. So
yeah. And Mike and Garrett, they got 2 yesterday, saw 4. But the day before that, they also made a lot of stands and saw nothing, so this area's been kind of rough. We're going to south of where they were yesterday, so hopefully we run into some coyotes like they did, and they are going to a different valley, and hopefully they do good in that one. They've done good in the past. So far, the way this trip going, doesn't matter how you did in the past.
yeah, it's not good.
So wish us luck.
In this wide open stuff, it's crucial to pick the time when you move. If you move at the wrong time, you're going to booger them and you're never going to get one. As hard as it was to not shoot right there, they made the right decision and waited until the coyote started moving before they started moving.
I was like,
Just ready to move.
yeah, I didn't have time to move. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, when they stopped on that wash bank, I was like, they're gonna do the same things that other double and
Yeah.
just leave.
I know.
I honestly, I got greedy again. I could have shot him sitting right there.
I was like this, so I was like, I can't move. There's
But
no way.
That's a good start for our freaking, compared to yesterday's disaster.
Yeah. I just popped one off in that second one. I didn't know where he went though.
First stand, calling a coyote. Not good.
Not good for us for some reason, but we got a double on the first stand. I got one. They came clear to my left, so I didn't have time to turn that way and get set up.
Not really a big coyote at all.
No. Good dog
It's
though.
like a female. Really black.
Heck yeah. Again, Hornady shells do not miss. Every single time we get them.
First dog.
Hit him good.
So we told these guys coming into this area that they've got to stay the full 20 minutes. Every time we've hunted this specific spot in the past, they've come in between 18 and 22 minutes. Sometimes we'll even stay 25.
Are you sure?
I think he went down. I hit him on the first shot.
You know you hit him?
Yeah.
He was sneaking, bro.
Sneaky, dude.
I couldn't even see him until you shot.
Oh, I wouldn't have seen him if he didn't turn his head. I hit him though.
Well, you want to go get him then?
16 minutes.
Let's go get him then.
Told ya.
Well, just, you know, me finding the coyote again. Always finding coyotes for Hunter.
Yeah.
You suck, dude.
Hey, don't mention about the one you stepped right over.
That didn't happen. This one's a pretty coyote too.
That's a pretty good
he's
dog.
a big dog, dude.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That's a big dog, man.
Dude, he's probably...
He's missing some teeth.
Holy sh... Oh, that's the biggest one we've got this year by far.
I couldn't even
Damn.
pick him up. Big old Mel, man. That is a big dog.
Yeah. He's all the way furred up too.
Yep.
His teeth on him.
He's missing a couple front teeth.
Yeah. Oh, hold that sucker up.
Good shot. It didn't blow him up at all. Oh, maybe that back end. Yeah.
A little bit of an exit one.
I can't hold him up, man.
Drop your gun. Give him 2 hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh,
Biggest coyote this year.
What?
You say he's bigger than that other one we shot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. Oh yeah.
Big dog.
Big ol' head on that guy. Should we do a little size comparison again?
Woo.
Throw this baby puppy out of there.
He's not a pup. Or she's not a pup.
Still pretty small.
Here's another size comparison.
Yeah, holding them up next to each other.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, my forehead itches, man.
It's that sweet hen instinct hat you're wearing.
Dude, it just gives me the itch, man. All right. Here is a size comparison for you.
You know, the right one, I'd say it's... Would you say the right one's bigger? Am I right?
100%, dude.
It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know.
He's
No.
heavy. Look how black this one is, too.
Yeah. This one's just a chunk.
This right here, guys, is one of those stands that you cannot make without a really long bipod. Swagger is perfect for this one. Well, this isn't something we normally do a whole lot either, but we have done it in the past and it has worked. Every once in a while when they just kind of trot off like that, if you've got good terrain to hide you and your sound, get up on top of that next ridge. Sometimes they're only out there about 200 yards sitting on the next ridge, kind of taking a look at the situation again.
This cow just came to the back door of us. Our truck's
Yeah, he saw our truck.
parked right up there. Call was over this hill. And this dog came right here. Sat on this hill for a little bit. Saw the truck and left. So, not good.
Well, for way too many times this year, we've had to do the walk of shame with a terrible day of coyote calling. That's okay, we'll keep grinding it out and getting content. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to check out our website, hiddeninstinct.net.